What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video, and I am so excited for this one. This one's a little bit of nostalgic for me, I guess you could say, because we are back at my local course at home, at the course that really started it all, honestly. I'm playing Live Oak Hillside course. For those, if you guys are familiar with anything in San Antonio, it's called, I think the official name is like Joe M. Painter, Live Oak Hillside, but it's a great course. It is literally exactly what I kind of, I guess, enjoyed, was the fact that I was playing at Live Oak. Just that course, man, something about it, I love it, and I'm super excited to kind of like show you guys what it is and a little bit about it, and get to share with you guys the experience that I had with kind of growing up playing this course, and I guess like working on my game. Like that was literally the whole reason why I started playing, was because of this course, and my friends can vouch for that too. They also grew up on this course, and then also next week there's a course called McLean Park, which is right around the corner from this one, honestly, and that's also one that I kind of grew up playing here. And so I'm also in town next week, so I will try to get a video for you guys for that course. But as of right now, the game plan for the entire video is to shoot under par, preferably 4 under or better. My best ever on this course is 8 under, and that was when I played like my best round of disc golf. So what I'm hoping for is just 4 under or better, but even just shooting under par is a great score here. I just got 2 new discs. I got a new Destroyer and I got a new Firebird. I know I'm on like my 3rd Destroyer now and my 2nd Firebird, but shit happens, and it happened. So I showed up to McLean actually to record today, and there was a big tournament going on, so I couldn't play there, couldn't record there, so I'm going to Live Oak to do this one first instead of McLean. And this guy was selling collegiate stamped discs, so I knew I had to buy a Destroyer and a Firebird because I wanted it. And also, the Destroyer, it's 173 to 175 grams, so it's actually the right weight that it's supposed to be, and it already just feels so good in my hand, dude. I'm so excited to throw it. Can finally start throwing forehands again, guys. So excited. But then also we have the Firebird, which is a Texas collegiate disc golf stamp. I thought it was just really cool because I'm in college, and if TCU had a team, I would totally join it. Totally play on the course. I mean, not on the course. I would totally play for the team, but we don't, and so it's a little disappointing. But the guy that I was actually buying these from, he mentioned that he runs a lot of collegiate disc golf tournaments, and he told me that there's a lot of startup tournaments for, I guess, smaller colleges or just people who don't have a team. And instead of requiring 3 people to play on a team, you can play with 2 people and just run doubles. And so I'm gonna see if anyone on the disc golf club wants to play one of those with me. Maybe we can get something going. Maybe I can finally start a competitive disc golf. I guess like the way it works is it's a part of NCAA, and so super excited about that. But we'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys on hole 1. I'm still driving, so I will meet y'all on the tee pad. All right, guys, hole 1 is a par 4, 372 feet. We're playing the mixed route today, but I just do forehand to the left here. Given myself eagle looks before, but new Destroyer, so I don't really know how it flies yet. But we'll try to get it out there at least, just so we can get a birdie look. But yeah, basket's pretty much straight ahead. It's just that there's trees in the way, so you either have a left or right gap, and I just take the left. Okay, 1 under already. We really like to see that. It's a great start. Hole 2, it's pretty much just a straight shot. Basket is literally straight in front of us, just down the hill. It's 302 feet away, and what I typically do is I just throw a T-bird, try to get it to flip and turn, and then fade back, crash down into the hill. I've had birdie looks here before, but this hole is definitely make or break. Unfortunately going to be a par. I pushed it a little bit too far to where it clipped the tree. If I missed it, I probably would have been parked under the basket, but that's okay. A par on this hole we're always extremely happy about, because actually getting a layup to sit near the basket is super hard just because of the slope and how rocky it is. So that was weird. My phone storage actually filled up. It was full. So I didn't get the last throws just then. I got like the first clip, or like the first part of like me throwing it, as you guys probably will see, but I promise it was just a tap in after that. So I took a par, so we're still 1 under. But hole 3, 277 feet. It's pretty much just up the hill and to the right, barely. So I'm just gonna throw a forehand again as usual. But yeah, that was kind of frustrating. I had to go through and just delete like a ton of videos, and it was really annoying, but we got to figure it out. Okay, 1 under through 3. That's a great number to be at right now, honestly. If I can just get the birdie on 1 and then take pars on 2 and 3, I'm usually pretty happy here. This hole is definitely a birdie hole. It's a par 4, 444 feet away. I've put myself about 40 feet from the basket before on my drive. It just comes down to the putting, honestly, just a long bid. But if I can get myself anywhere in that range, just where I'm guaranteed a birdie, I'm happy. Right after, there's another par 4 that's eagleable as well. And then it's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. There's some holes where I can get, there's a par 5. The par 5 is an eagle hole. I can definitely get it, but it just comes down to if I have good tee shots, honestly. Okay, 2 under now through 4. That's a great number to be at. Very happy with that. That was a good upshot to secure the birdie. And now hole 5 is another par 4. It's another birdie opportunity, or eagle if I can get a really good tee shot. But it's like 400-ish feet, like 401 I think is what it says on the board, but I can't really read it because it's faded. I think it's 401 feet. It's pretty much just dead straight in front of the tee pad, but you either have a right or left gap to take. I'm taking the left one. I'm gonna throw the Firebird. If I can get it to flatten out and then fade hard, crash hard, skip towards the basket, I could have like a 45-50 foot look. It's mainly just about hitting the gap though. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I made that first second for eagle, but we're happy with the birdie. 3 under through 5. That is a great number. On hole 6, it's a 240 foot par 3. As you can see, there are 3 guardian trees just right in the middle. So you either take the right or the left gap. Typically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw the Firebird really gently, try to push it, and then hopefully get a skip towards the basket. As long as I'm out of the gap, I should have at least a par, but I'd like a birdie. Okay, still 3 under. I do believe that was the right way to play that hole. I just left the putt a little bit short. It's probably like 40-ish feet out, but still, just left it short. On the hole 7, it's a 240 foot par 3. Pretty much a straight shot through the trees. I try to ignore the trees that are there and just think, if I throw it straight, I'll be fine. So we're gonna throw the MD3, trying to get it to stand up and then just glide all the way in. This is probably the most ace run, or well, there's actually a couple, but this one I've been very, very close to. And then there's another hole that we'll get to, I think it's hole 12, where I actually chained out of an ace. So we'll try to get that one on video. Okay, still 3 under, but now through 7. The 8th hole, it's very scoreable, but it goes both ways, either scoreable high, scoreable low. It's 333 feet. I used to just throw my backhand Raptor right at the basket, tend to work out for me. But we have the Firebird, which is even more stable, but we have a headwind as well, so I'm thinking the wind will help stand it up a little bit. And we're just gonna try to get it there for a birdie. If we can go 4 under through the front 9, I'd be very happy. When I shot my 8 under round, I was 5 under through the front 9, and then I went three more on the back with 1 bogey, so I guess 4 birdies. That was a great round that I had, so we'll just try to replicate that. Good birdie putt there, super happy with it. We are now 4 under through 8. Whoa. I'm pretty impressed with myself right now. Very happy. I'm telling you guys, all it took was me getting a good destroyer and a Firebird or like a Raptor, something super overstable. That's all it took, guys, all it took. But hole 9 is a very hard hole. It's 313 feet, par 3, and it is just a gap shot, guys. I mean, it's just straight through the gap. So you try to throw your most, or well, for me, I throw my most overstable disc that I have. So for this, my Firebird, and you just try to push it all the way through the gap and then fade right at the end. I've taken a birdie on this one a couple of times, but typically it's bogey or higher. It's just, if we avoid the right here on the right, any of the right brush, if we avoid it, then we'll most likely be okay. So we don't want to go early. If we go early, we're probably taking a par or a bogey. But yeah, honestly, super happy with how we're playing right now, and I will see you guys on the tee pad. Guys, I don't know if you'll be able to tell how close that was on video, but I'm not even kidding. That was a pure ace run. Like, that was, oh, it literally skipped with the perfect amount of height and just like right in front, I think. But I got a pretty wide skip, so it'll be a long putt for birdie, but I'm happy that I hit the gap. I'm happy that I threw a really good forehand there. I was confident, walked up with confidence, and I didn't even do a run up. I just walked up. I took 3 steps total and through it, so we'll see where we're at. But honestly, I thought I was about to ace that. Unfortunately, we took a little bit of a long skip there, so we were actually like 35 feet past the basket, and I didn't really have footing. But 4 under through 9 is a great score here. This is a par 5 eagle hole. It's a dog leg left, so we're just gonna throw a backhand as straight as we can. If we hit the gap, then we have a chance for eagle. Kicked off literally the one tree in the fairway. Unfortunate, but we just gotta pray that it was a good kick and that we're still open, so we can lay up and take an eagle. Okay, 5 under now. Missed eagle opportunity, but we still took the birdie. It's like a 190-foot par 3. It's just down the hill. So we're gonna throw my AVR putter because it likes to stand up a little bit and then just drop. We just don't want to go long. Okay, still 5 under. Another par 3, hole 12, 212 feet. It's pretty much just dog leg right the whole way, so throw something over Sable, just try to get it out there. This is the one that I chained out on. I literally hit the basket, fell right out. At least that's what we're assuming because it's a blind tee shot. But honestly, Firebird again, just throw it light, try to get it there. Yeah, 5 under still. I mean, I'm happy. Okay, that's unfortunate, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. Honestly, we've been playing a great round, and that's our first bogey. So we went bogey free through 12, or through 11. But hole 13, it's a 534-foot par 4. I like this hole because it's literally just throw the disc as far as you can, and then a touchy upshot for a birdie. We're more than happy with the par on this one because it is pretty hard, but let's try to get the birdie out here. Also, just quick PSA, my phone's at like 16% right now. So if it dies, I'm going to be super sad, but we're still going to push the video out even if I can't get through all 18. I'll still play all 18, but we'll see. I'll just have to upload, if it dies, I'll just have to upload the picture of my finished round for you guys. But overall, I hope you're enjoying the video. Again, if you're enjoying, like, subscribe, comment, and question of the day. Are you a summer or winter person? What are you? Summer or winter? What do you prefer more, hot or cold? I personally prefer the hot. It is hot as balls right now, but I enjoy it more than being cold, that's for sure. I'm a very outdoor driven person, really sports driven, so if it's hot outside, that means I can play more sports. And so that's my reasoning, is when it's hot, I can play sports, I can go to the beach, I can tan, I can do whatever I want. When it's cold, I cannot do almost any of those things without being freezing and uncomfortable. So that's my reasoning. Still 4 under, one of the more fun holes here. 14, 257-foot par 3. It is just an overstable, like, fairway driver, through the right gap, let it crash down. I like ace running this one because it's fun and I want to hit it. I cannot get a skip to save my life right now. I figured with the wind pushing right to left, it was going to push my throw too far left from the basket. So I was like, if I keep it low, it'll hit ground early and then just skip around and curl. That's what it would have done, but the mulch around a tree stopped it, bro. That's frustrating. All right, scratch everything I just said about my phone dying. I found a charger in my bag, so my phone is charging, we're good. But hole 15 is 454 feet, par 4. I tend to play this one pretty safe, or I play it better when I play it safe, so we do MD3 to the middle, and then we just try to send like an overstable driver to the basket and sit it right at the basket. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Dude, that thing hit a rock and took off. Oh my gosh, I think I blocked it, but what the hell? Dude, it literally, like, it shot like straight in the air and just flew right. So we're not gonna be able to, I don't think we're gonna be able to take a birdie unless it like hits something, but I didn't hear anything. If we can just get up and down for a par, that's also a great score on this hole. We're really trying to get a birdie on the next one since it's par 5. Eagle's not really reachable for me, but okay. So we have like a 35 footer for a birdie here. If we can hit this putt, that'd be really good. Build some confidence. Okay, still 4 under going into hole 16. I'm a 2-putt demon right now, dude. Or second player, what do they call it? Player 2? Yeah, I'm a freaking player 2 demon right now. Those spin putts feel really good, guys. I can't even lie. Like, I just need to start doing that on my first one, and it's money. 4 under through 15. Hole 16 is par 5. It's like 690 feet. It's very far, but pretty much it's just destroyer to the middle, and then Firebird around, one more up, and it's an easy birdie. It's just all about this first drive. If we can get it to the middle, then we're happy. If not, we can still scramble for a par. Okay, so we'll be scrambling for a par. Honestly, that just slipped out of my hand. It came out, I literally felt it like slide off my fingers. But anyways, we're probably just gonna do a Firebird to get to the middle, and then Firebird again all the way around, and then it'll drop down. It's pretty much just a big dog leg left, but it's just super far. I'm actually gonna do Firebird forehand kind of over the top, let it crash back down. That way we have a gap for backhand on the next throw. Of course my phone would fall over, you know, it's already at like 6%. The freaking charger's overheating my phone, so I'm not even able to use the charger. I'm getting cooked right now, guys. But it was a good throw. It landed short probably, so we're gonna try our really good spin putt thing the first time. That way we don't hit it the second time and feel bad about ourselves missing another birdie opportunity. Since we've already missed two because we made two birdies on the second putt. But obviously they're pars because that's what actually happened. All right, still 4 under. Unfortunately, we couldn't bang the putt. There was a ripping headwind, so I was really scared of just going over the top and flying on. So I didn't take any risks, but 2 holes left, guys, and we're 4 under. Next one's definitely a birdie opportunity here, so that's just what we're gonna hope for. And then 18, we just gotta play safe. Okay, and we're still +4, but now through 16. Hole 17, I don't know if you can see the basket, but it's through the gap. Hold on, let me fix you guys real quick. Oh wait, you guys already. Perfect. It's through the gap on the left. I take the left gap, not the right one. It might be tighter, but I'm more accurate with it, I feel. And it's pretty much just right down there. It's 252 feet, par 3, so it's very gettable. Okay, another par. I just want to preface, I'm not doing this on purpose. That is 3 times that I birdied a hole on the second putt, so if I hit those, I'd be 7 under, set on 4 under. I think it's literally the fear. I think it's the mentality of me being kind of scared to run something when it could end up in me taking a bogey. So then that second one's not as stressful because I'm just like, oh, whatever, let me just send it at the basket. But hole 18 is a 511-foot par 4. Typically I throw my destroyer and get it through the gap and then down the hill, but because my destroyer is not flippy enough for that yet, we're just gonna throw a backhand Firebird, get it to the middle, and then huge destroyer forehand over the top, try to get it there. We don't have to do anything special on this. If we take another par, it's 4 under. That's a great round. We only took 1 bogey this entire round so far, and let's try not to take another one. Nice. I heard a tree. Of course I can't find my disc, so I'm gonna spend a good like 30 minutes probably trying to find it, and I'll get back to you guys when I do. Okay, I found it. It is in the tree. It is right there. So I'm gonna take the spot right down and just try to lay up, take a par. Okay, hole 19, it's a par 350 feet. I don't count it towards my score, so I finished +4, but I figured I'd show you guys this hole because it's a part of the course. And this was what my first ace was on, this one right here. So I'll throw a couple of ace runs and we're gonna take the MD3. Hey guys, so it's a completely different day now. I'm editing the video and I realized I forgot to do like an outro. So I'm here. Just wanted to say thank you guys for watching the video. We finished 4 under par total, 5 under if you count hole 19, but I don't. It's a pretty sick ace we got there at the very end. If you stayed till the end, thank you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all's favorite season is, I guess. We don't have to just do hot or cold, but just kind of whatever you want. And of course, I will see you guys soon.